This exercise also increases core stability in the lumbopelvic region. It's the plank. The reason I like the plank series as well as the super stiffness is because it eliminates any flexion in the lumbar spine. Now the plank oftentimes I feel is not done well enough by most people. I once had a woman come to me and tell me she could plank for 7 minutes and she didn't understand why her lower back ailed her as it did. And it was tough for me to believe that she could do it for 7 minutes, considering that the longest I'll do it for myself is 30 seconds. So the way I like to teach it, the front plank is I'll get down in this position with my weight on my forearms and my elbows and my toes. My feet are going to be together, and I'm going to do what I did for super stiffness. So I'm going to activate or facilitate my glutes, my quads, my adductors by squeezing my glutes, squeezing my legs together. You can even squeeze my feet together. I'm going to brace at the abdomen, activating my abdominals and my obliques. And for the lats, what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtly shift my elbows down towards my feet to activate the lats. I've got everything engaged. I'm holding that, continuing to breathe. 10 to 15 seconds is a good amount of time to start with. And then you would go onto your knees and relax. Again, I'm going to show that one more time. So I'm going to go down on my hands, my forearms and my elbows and my toes. I'm suspended in air. I'm in a plank position as straight as I can be. I'm activating my abdomen, squeezing my glutes, squeezing my thighs together, bracing the abs, and shifting my elbows down towards my feet. Got everything going. Hold for 10 to 15 seconds. And relax. The next variation I'd like to show is the side plank. Now there are all kinds of variations, but these two are the most basic, and I believe you should master the basics before you try anything more advanced than this. So with the side plank, again, you're going to put your weight on your hand, your forearm, and your elbow of the downside arm. You're going to keep the feet stacked, and you're going to lift up. I've got my pelvis high off the floor. I'm bracing my abdomen. I'm squeezing my downside glute. My elbow is directly beneath my shoulder, and my head and my neck are in neutral alignment. I can do two things now with this opposite arm. I can either open up. This would put my thoracic spine into extension. Or if I've got some vulnerability in my shoulder, I can grab the shoulder hard and take the elbow right down into my chest and stabilize that way. Again, the big things I'm focusing on doing here are bracing my abdomen, keeping my pelvis high, and squeezing that downside glute. This is going to primarily work the left side of my core. Again, there are variations of the plank, but those two are the ones you want to master first before you try any of that other circus type stuff.